If you're like Allie and I, you're getting super amped up for the World Cup starting in it's just over a week.
I know. I'm so excited.
And I don't even care about soccer so much of the time, but I don't know the last time I've been this excited for something like this.
I'm always excited for the World Cup.
Yeah.
It's just one of my favorite times of every 4 years when it pops up. I love it.
But I want you to know that the World Cup being in North America is a major inconvenience to Europeans.
Oh, is it?
8772 Radio U, the talkback button in the RadioU app. A lot of, now that the TV, we're getting closer.
Yeah.
The TV schedule is out of when most of the matches are going to be played, and Europeans do not like it.
Well, they can deal with it.
Yeah. Some of the matches, some of the times that the Europeans are going to have to be, up and at 'em to watch the matches for the World Cup, some of them are starting at 3 a.m. So, like local time in Europe. So that is inconvenient to say the least.
Sure, but us as Americans have had to deal with this for a very long time with both the World Cup, the Olympics, a bunch of different tennis tournaments. So it's time for the rest of the world to have to deal with the issues we have to deal with.
But here's the thing, though. Those aren't the most important thing. This World Cup starting at 3 a.m. is like if college football games started at 3 a.m. It's to us, if they move college football games overseas or just started them at 3 a.m. for some reason, or the NFL playoffs, that would be a major inconvenience. Now, I do agree. I think Europeans, this happens once every 4 years.
Yeah.
It happens in this time zone basically never.
Right.
Because it hasn't in our lifetimes. I guess the World Cup was in Brazil once, right?
It was in Brazil in 2016.
Yeah, so that would have been similar.
It was synonymous or around the same time as when the Olympics were happening in Rio, and then they were in Brazil. The World Cup was in Brazil.
Yeah, so basically this never happens. So maybe Europeans they've been a little spoiled because even when stuff happens in Asia, that's when it's starting at 3 a.m. for us.
I wonder what the time difference for them was with the Qatar World Cup.
It was probably hardly anything, right?
Maybe. I don't know.
Only a couple hours. So they're just not used to this. But to me, when we get when the World Cup is where it normally is overseas somewhere, that's an opportunity. Like, you get to wake up. Maybe it's also because we're used to waking up so early anyways.
We're so used to it.
Yeah.
We're used to having to wake up really early or stay up super late if we want to watch the Australian Open or something. It's something that we have to put up with all the time. So, in my opinion, the Europeans just need to get a grip. This is the reality. Are you trying to say that America, Mexico, and Canada are not a part of the world?
Yeah.
They can host the World Cup.
We get to host
That's not illegal.
it. Yeah, but I just feel like we don't usually complain. But I think it's also because
we complain.
I don't think we complain about this.
Oh, okay.
I think Americans are used to it.
Well, we definitely are, but I still think we both have complained about it, like that it's annoying. Especially let's say Major League Baseball plays a game in Korea or Japan or something. It's like, man, it's like we just had the World Baseball Classic. There were games going on while we were doing the show.
Yeah,
at 6 a.m.
and that
Eastern.
was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. You got sports all day.
Yeah, I didn't have any issue with it, but I do know some people that complain about that. They'd much prefer for it to be on prime time. But the problem is, this is the world. Everything can't be prime time for you,
Unless we do my thing, and that is the world time zone.
Yeah.
One time zone for the entire world.
When you were gone, that highlight played again.
Yeah.
That break was almost 8 minutes long of us arguing about that. It was hilarious.
Hey, it seems pretty smart right about now, doesn't it? With the World Cup coming up.
The Europeans may agree.
Yeah, they might buy into that. But you know what's funny though is I get what they're complaining about, but obviously I don't think it's a big deal.
I think you just have to put up with it.
What I think is funny is the complaining about the temperature of the teams are like, oh, it's gonna be hot.
What? In Qatar, it was 100 degrees outside.
I know, but they're worried that the European teams won't play as well because it's going to be too hot for them. Oh, no, it might be too hot.
Those poor Europeans.
It's